Hello and welcome back to part 2 of our Red Squadron X-Wing Starfighter build. Today we're going to be starting the 1/72nd scale model edition. So the instructions pretty much cover that for the rest of this here. You can see we got all of our parts and then step-by-step instructions. But first we are going to open up and see what we got inside of all of our packages here. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice a little bit different is this one actually has some colored pieces in it, and they just molded the plastic in those colors, which helps with the, well, not painting process that we may or may not be doing on this one. You can see it's interesting, they molded the clear in with it. Usually that is a separate mold altogether. Then you'll also notice two seemingly identical sticker decal shapes. Now the biggest difference between these is, and I've noticed somewhat uniformly, blue is always what they refer to as water decals. You'll notice these have no real overrun or anything like that. You're designed to cut out around with a little bit of extra, and then you place them in some water for about 30 seconds or so, and then they slide transfer on. Now I've read that applies better when you have primer applied to the pieces. But so we're not really going to be focusing on this one. One of the times I tried these smaller ones, I use that for, because I feel they go on a little bit easier. But we're going to place this off to the side, not throw it away just yet, because we may end up switching to these. Then the other one is just your good old-fashioned standard stickers. You can see there's a bit of overprint on them and everything like that. But these are just good old-fashioned sticky stickers. So this is what we're going to primarily be using throughout the instructions with all the reference numbers in place there. So to begin, just if you don't know, it usually will tell you what block they belong to and the part number. So you can see on these, this is block A. So what we want to do for that one, we got two block C's. We want to find block B1. And there it is. So to start, we're going to cut out the pieces we need for this. There's going to be 3 pieces total at first here, and we're going to get those cut out. So now we have that cut out. You can see it also references sticker numbers. So that is what we're going to look to next for this. So take our sticker sheet. Let's have to stand off to the side. Ooh, carpet. Okay. We need sticker number 19, 6, and 9. Oh, and first we're going to make sure our pieces are all nice and cleaned up. We don't want anything like that if we can avoid it. All right, so now we're going to find the stickers. So we're going to put that, and we need to find sticker number 19. And 9. sticker 6. Sorry, it's very hard doing some of these fine details on camera. As you see, we're not quite straight there. You know what? Let me... No. It looks good. So, oh, we got a bit of a dirt there. I'm gonna take my scalpel, see if I can get underneath that to clean that. Okay. Ah, victory. Okay. So now, same thing. I'm gonna press that in there. Make sure all the details come through, and that we don't have any air bubbles if possible. Well, if we find an air bubble, we'll get in how to clean those, but that's basically using a scalpel. All right, so last sticker, number 9. All right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to line this up with how they show it. All right, so a lot of small parts cutting out there. That is actually a detail, not a nub, I think. Let's take a look at where they attach. Anytime you're not certain, always check. Okay, so that is where one attaches. So I think we're gonna file that off. You can see that is that point right there. So we're just gonna do a little bit of filing to get rid of that. Look at that. Flawless. Also, I like that it hid my crimes a little bit where I was unhappy with the sticker placement down there. So that's pretty sweet. All right. So we got that there. And we are going to have to rinse and repeat that a lot with more stickers. Oh boy. Okay. So this is placed like this in the instructions right now. That's one thing. If you ever see me holding things weird, I'm trying to place it exactly so I know where these go. So we're going to do this, then this, and then that, and we'll take it from there. So actually, one thing I want to show here, so a lot of times there might be some confusion on how these parts line up. They don't let you line up any other way, which is one thing that I really like about these Bandai kits. It's very nice. I like it a lot. So you can see that that will only go together that way. And you'll hear these nice little clicks. Now, one of the things I like to do to try to line up these stickers that I'm finding is grab it by the point where it intersects the most. So it would be this corner in this case. So it's the easiest way where you can press it down in one spot and make sure you got it where you like it. So we're gonna do that. I'm very happy with these stickers so far. It already looks super awesome. All right, so we take this guy and that. That clips on here. No. Nope. So it's like I said, very nice. Only goes in one spot. You can't glue something down wrong, you know? Oh, man, the details on these things are so nice. I like these models so much. All right. So now we need B13, C10, C24. Okay, so one side note, you'll see these little nubs here. This is exactly what I want to talk about, where you want to be careful what you do and do not file. So actually, in the instructions here, there'll always be little things. Now, you know, they try their best. But you can see here, it's basically telling you, don't cut some of these things off. You know, you can see there's the reference to those nubs. They're important. They're not leftovers from cutting it out of these grids. They are part of the design. And then second, with this part here, that's the same thing they want you to know. Do not cut that off. It is part of it. And you do got to put a little bit of force in these to get them where they want them to be. Huh? Crap. All right, so learning experience time. So I messed up. You can see here it says C22. When I was cutting out the pieces, I actually cut out C23. See, I thought these were two same pieces, and this is where snap kits are good learning. They don't go in if they're not supposed to. So you can see this kit here, although it looks like, yeah, it's the same piece. Why wouldn't this work? It will not fit in. The nubs are all in slightly different positions. It just will stop it. So I will cut out 22 like I'm supposed to again. And like I said, although they are similar looking pieces, you can already see there are definitely some differences. You can see the cutouts. Oops, I was holding that in my eyes, not yours. The cutouts are in different spots, as well as the notches are slightly different thicknesses and widths. Now, when I try to put this piece in, it just goes right in. No problems. So that is the importance of reading these, making sure you cut out the pieces they want you to cut out and not just the ones that you think it is. So you can see in an instance here, both of these pieces are 17, so that doesn't matter. But both of these pieces were not 22. One was 22 and one was 23. So we're gonna go back here. Now, we gotta be very careful not to lose this piece. So I'm gonna place this right up here where it's out of my normal work area, but always in view. All right, so we have now finished page 4. And because of the method I'm recording this on my phone, space is limited, time is limited, as well as well, these are designed to kind of relax and take some time off. So we're going to call this one here. You can see we actually got, I already just love the details. Like you can already see what it's starting to form. Like without even if you don't know, it's that one. You can just, and I love it. So we're going to call this one here. And I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.